So, what would you do in some of these situations, right? So, if you were talking to someone, and every time uh, you try to make them tell them a joke or make them laugh or something else like that, would you make it so the person saying the joke to you, uh, you don't have time for them. Um, so I've had a lot of problems with my mother with the same exact kind of scenario, and um, I love my mom. I do, but um, every time I'm around her, I feel like I'm inconveniencing her. Um, I'll try to call her and talk on the phone for a couple of minutes, and most of the time I get on the phone and she's so like busy doing her busy work, whatever that may be. Um, I'm waiting for her to respond, and we'll just have like radio silence for like 5 minutes or more. And like I called her up because I wanted to talk, and then she gives me this attitude like, I can't talk right now. Okay, well that's okay if it happens once in a blue moon, but like every time, every time I'm calling you up just to talk and say hello, you've got no time for me at all. Um, so I feel like I've definitely hmm, uh like what if every time you try telling a joke and someone goes, fuck, I just dropped my phone and you just made me miss a cut on this cushion I was sewing. I hope I didn't fuck it up. And you just go, wow, okay, all right, sorry I called, just to, I guess just to distract you, right? Or something. I don't know what the fuck else is going on there. But yeah, that just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't get it why you would act like that. Driving in the car, and I'm trying to just talk to my mother, and Steve, I'm driving. Yeah, can't you see that? Yeah, obviously I can see it. You can't carry on a conversation and be in the car at the same time. It's not that hard to drive a car. Like what am I supposed to be doing? Differently. So what? Do I just sit in the car and just wait there for like, I don't know, every time I drive with my mother, it's always like fucking half an hour out to somewhere I have no clue where we are. Um, to go pick up a couch that weighs 400 pounds and is giant and awkward. Um, oh, for a sandwich. For a sandwich. Don't mind blowing out your back, Steve, but do it for a sandwich. Do it for your mom because she's 60 and old. If you're 60 and old and you don't have enough money to hire guys to move stuff like that, all right? Sorry, but you shouldn't be fucking around with stuff like that, you know? Another time I remember my mother uh, was, we were moving a cast iron stove or steel, something like this. And somehow or another, my mom got this damn thing in the basement of her house in one piece. And you're like, okay, fine. So she wants us to bring it upstairs. Or, I thought like into the house, like up like 4 stairs. And she tells me, oh no, we're taking it out of the basement, which has these weird stairs. She got this like storm door put on the back of her house for some reason. Because she wanted an entrance. It's weird that she has the money to do something like that, but she doesn't have the money to have somebody to get a cart, get a strap, and pull the whole thing up with just one dude, you know. I don't understand, man. But so I just remember sitting there and going like, okay, so the power stance you're supposed to use, right, that they teach you like when you're working at the Amazon warehouse, is all your power. You get all your strength from holding stuff right here in this area. Okay, so if you're doing like this, or, you know, you got it in some weird outstretched position, you know, like you can't be fucking moving things like that, especially when they're excessively heavy. So the stairs go like this, right? Almost at like a 45-degree angle, and they're big steps. And we're trying to get this thing up there, and it's just me and Mom. And I'm taking the brunt of this thing that's got to weigh fucking... It feels like it weighs 300 pounds. Maybe it's not. But when you're sitting there and you're stiff-arming it on the third stair and you're going, I'm running out of steam here, dude. You know? What do? Mom, if I let go of this thing, all right, this thing is going to kill me. And I just felt like, man, she really just doesn't even care about me, does she? Like, it would be one thing if it took us 5 minutes to get up the stairs. You know, like 20 minutes? Nah, I'm sorry. You know, like, you got to find another way in how to do this. My son's strong. He can do that. Yeah, I can do it for like small amounts of time when someone pisses me off, but I'm not going to be able to lift heavy shit like that for the rest of my life. I can't help my mom like that. I'm not built like that. I'm not the guy to help her with that, and I'm not going to get guilt-tripped into this whole thing that somehow or another I'm supposed to just help her. I'm supposed to be this helping guy for her for the rest of her life. Sorry, my back's already hurt. My ankle's already hurt. My knee is already hurt. You know, I think I have a respiratory problem I gotta go figure it out. My eyes don't work 100% right. Like, I've got plenty of things in my own life to try to figure out. You know, I gotta fix all of that stuff before I start working out heavily and refixing my life to where I want it to go. Hey Steve, you're hungover. Can you help me out with this thing today? What is it? And me being a good son comes over, hungover, trying to help her. Not with this, but at other times, you know. I've been sober like a year. I think a little more than a year. And I can't do that. I'm not built for that kind of shit. I can't do that.